Hello, Majid English 8 here. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope your listening is improving day by day through watching these videos. So far, I have covered 15 units of Tactics for Listening Basic, and today I am with you with Unit 16, talking about apartment living. And here you see we have some vocabulary related to apartment living. But before that, let's go to the word file and see what we got here at a glance. Today we are covering Unit 16 of Tactics for Listening Basic, apartment living. And we will talk about the rooms and furniture, describing apartments, listening for gist of the idea, the time that we listen to each track once, and I'll pause it and want you to give your own summary. That is called the gist or a general understanding. Then listening for details, the second time that we pause and repeat sentence by sentence, talk about language details. And then under pronunciation, today we consider there is and there are the contracted forms, there's and there. Okay, so listening one, but here we have a getting ready part. Let's see what vocabulary we've got here before we delve into listening one. So there is some words here. I want you to pause the video and pronounce them for yourself to check your pronunciation. But please now repeat with me. Toilet, stove, bed, sofa, dresser, coffee table, shower, mattress, refrigerator, bathtub, piano, and microwave. So where does each word go in which room? But before that, some of the words might be new to you. Toilet, everybody knows. Stove goes to the kitchen. You know bed, sofa, dresser. Do you know what a dresser is? Let's take a look at Google image. Dresser. So a dresser has got some drawers for your clothes, and it goes into the bedroom. Coffee table, you know what kind of table it is? This is a coffee table, the one in front of the sofa. We call it a coffee table. So it goes into the living room. Shower, you know, mattress. A mattress, that is a mattress you sleep on, so it goes into your bedroom. Refrigerator into the kitchen. Bathtub, this is a bathtub. Piano in the living room, and microwave or microwave oven. So we are kind of good with the vocabulary here, yeah? These are the things that we will be listening to in the listening today. Listening one. People are describing their apartments. Pictures A, B, C, and D. Based on the descriptions, you should decide which one it is. So the first one looks like the person is living in a small place. It's just one room, just one living room, number one. So please listen, take your notes, and after that, pause the video, give your summary for practicing your speaking. Okay, let's go.
Unit 16, Apartment Living. Page 62. Track 40. Listening 1. 1.
What's your apartment like, Ken?
It's comfortable, but it's pretty small. There's only one room.
Really? Don't you have a bedroom?
No, I sleep in the living room.
What about your cat?
She sleeps in the living room too, right next to me.
Okay, so C, number one. Please pause the video and give your own summary. My summary: he's living in a one-bedroom apartment, and he doesn't have a bedroom. So his cat also sleeps with him in the bedroom, in the living room. Okay. Number 2.
2.
What's your new apartment like, Celia?
It's really big. I love it.
How many rooms does it have?
Lots. It's got 2 bedrooms, a living room, and a huge kitchen and bathroom.
Sounds great. So, when can I come and stay with you?
Okay, so what about this one? It's got one living room, one kitchen, and two bedrooms. So because of the two bedrooms, it must be this one, right? So she's living in a big place, and the boy wants to go and live with her, right? Number 3.
3.
Do you like your apartment, Joe?
Not really. It's very small.
Really?
Yeah. There's just one bedroom and a living room.
That isn't so small. How many people live with you?
7.
7? Wow.
And the funny thing about this one is that one bedroom, one living room is too small for him. It shouldn't be too small. The thing is that 7 people are living with him, yeah? So that is B. And the last one,
4. Do you live with your sister, Ellen?
Yes, I do.
What's your place like?
It's nice. There are 2 bedrooms, a big one and a small one.
That's great.
Yes, but I have the small one.
Oh.
so she's living in a 2-bedroom apartment with her sister. One of them is a large bedroom and the other one is the small. She gets to have the smaller one. Okay, so this was a summary of what we listened to. A second time, let's listen to the part. Please repeat with me. Will you? Please do that.
1.
What's your apartment like, Ken?
What's your apartment like, Ken? What's your apartment like? So this is the very question that we had in interchange, yellow interchange, unit 3, describing people. What's your brother like? What's your sister like? And now says, what's your apartment like? What's your apartment like? It's big, it's small. You can use this question for anything. What's your hometown like? What's the weather like today? Even you can go into the past. What was the weather like yesterday? Or into the future. What will the weather be like tomorrow? So, what to be in something like? What's your apartment like? What's your brother like? What's the weather like? Okay?
It's comfortable, but it's pretty small.
It's comfortable, but it's pretty small.
There's only one room.
There's only one room. There's contracted. There is, there's.
Really? Don't you have a bedroom?
Don't you have a bedroom? Don't you have a bedroom?
No, I sleep in the living room.
No, I sleep in the living room.
What about your cat?
What about your cat?
She sleeps in the living room too. Right
She sleeps in the living room too, right next to me.
next to me.
2.
What's your new apartment like, Celia?
What's your new apartment like, Celia? So you see, the very question is getting repeated over and over. What's your apartment like? What's your new apartment like, Celia?
It's really big. I love it.
It's really big. I love it. I love it. It's not I love it. I love it. Okay? So please repeat exactly like what you hear. I love it.
How many rooms does it have?
How many rooms does it have? How many rooms does it have? So questions with how many and how much. How many plus noun and then your question form if it is with to be or if it is with do, does, or did. So in this case, how many rooms does it have? And plural. How many rooms does it have? How many brothers do you have? How many books does she have? How many cars did he have? All of them in how many structure. Okay?
Lots. It's got 2 bedrooms.
So, how many rooms does it have? Lots. It's got 2 bedrooms. It's got. What does it mean? It's got 2 bedrooms. It's got 2 bedrooms means it has 2 bedrooms. It's got means it has. It's got 2 bedrooms. It has 2 bedrooms. Even you can use it for yourself. Instead of saying I have a new phone, I got a new phone. Or I've got a new phone. I've got a new phone. I got a new phone.
A living room and a huge kitchen and bathroom.
A living room and a huge kitchen and a bathroom.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
So, when can I come and stay with you?
When can I come and stay with you? Beautiful.
3.
Do you like your apartment, Joe?
Do you like your apartment, Joe?
Not really.
Not really.
It's very small.
It's very small.
Really?
Yeah. There's just one bedroom and a living room.
There's just 1 bedroom and a living room.
That isn't so small.
That isn't so small.
How many people live with you?
How many people live with you?
7.
7.
7? Wow.
4. Do you live with your sister, Ellen?
Do you live with your sister, Ella?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I. So, do you live? Yes, I do. Don't say, yes, I live. Do you live? Yes, I do.
What's your place like?
What's your place like? What's your place like?
It's nice. There are 2 bedrooms.
It's nice. There are 2 bedrooms. There.
A big one and a small one.
A big one and a small one.
That's great.
Yes,
That's great.
but I have the small one.
But I have the small one.
Oh.
Okay, listening part 1 finished. Now, listening 2. 2 pictures for each listening. Our job is to pick which one the person is talking about. So before listening to the part, here in number 1, we got 2 kitchens. One of them has got curtains, the other one is missing curtains. So maybe the difference between these two is in the curtains. In number 2, the difference could be the dresser and mirror, probably. And this one is just a mattress, it's got a bed. Number 3, the difference could be in the sofa and in the love seat, probably. The other things are kind of the same. And here we got this coffee table, and in the bathrooms, in this one we got a bathtub, in this one we got just a shower. So before any listening part, your job is to scan if it is questions, if it is pictures, and try to get some data about it. Okay, let's go. Non-stop, please listen, take some notes, give me a summary of what you heard, please.
Page 63. Track 41. Listening 2. 1.
Does the kitchen have everything you need? Like a stove and a refrigerator?
There's a stove, but not a refrigerator. I need to buy one.
2.
Okay, so this one here has got a refrigerator, this one doesn't, so it is this one. Because it was white, I did not see it. Number 2. Sorry, I forgot. The summary of the part. So, my expectation is that you pause the video and give your own summary. But my summary, the kitchen has got everything she needs except for a refrigerator. Okay, number 2.
Don't have a bed?
2.
You don't have a bed in your bedroom?
Well, I have a TV, but for now I only have a mattress on the floor.
Really?
Okay, so it is picture A. The guy has got a mattress on the floor and a TV in the bedroom.
3.
We don't have much furniture yet. We don't even have a sofa in the living room.
Hey, I've got one I can sell you.
Really? Great.
Okay, so it is A because they don't have a sofa in the living room, and the boy suggests he's got a sofa he can sell her. And number 4.
4.
The bathroom is very small. There's just a shower and a toilet.
You can come and take a bath at my place anytime.
Thanks, I probably will.
So, picture A, because it doesn't have a bathtub. It's just a shower and a toilet, and her friends suggest her to go and take a bath at her place whenever she wishes to. Okay, good. This was the first time we listened to. Now, the second round, please repeat with me, okay? I insist that you repeat with me. That's why I frequently encourage you to do so. Please repeat with me.
1. Does the kitchen have everything you need?
Does the kitchen have everything you need?
Like a stove and a refrigerator?
Like a stove and a refrigerator?
There's a stove,
There's a stove,
but not a refrigerator.
but not a refrigerator.
I need to buy one.
I need to buy one. And one refers to refrigerator. I need to buy one. Instead of repeating the word refrigerator, I need to buy one.
2.
You don't have a bed in your bedroom?
You don't have a bed in your bedroom?
Well, I have a TV,
Well, I have a TV,
but for now I only have a mattress on the floor.
but for now, I only have a mattress on the floor. But for now, I only have a mattress on the floor.
Really?
3.
We don't have much furniture yet.
We don't have much furniture yet. So she doesn't go many furniture, much furniture. Why? Because furniture is non-count. How do we decide which word is count, which word is non-count? Longman Dictionary of Contemporary English, or Oxford, or Cambridge, or any other dictionary. This is just an example. Furniture. How many syllables has it got? It's telling you 3 syllables. Yeah? And the stress is on the first syllable. It says
Furniture.
furniture, and British
Furniture.
furniture, and uncountable or non-count. So furniture is non-count. We can say a piece of furniture, but not one furniture.
I can't think of a single piece of furniture in my house that I bought new.
I can't think of a single piece of furniture in my house that I bought new. Office furniture. So that's why he says much furniture.
We don't even have a sofa in the living room.
We don't even have a sofa in the living room.
Hey, I've got one I can sell you.
Hey, I've got one I can sell you. I've got one I can sell you. I've got one I can sell you. So, I've got one I can sell you. I have one sofa, and I can sell that to you. Adjective clause. In the playlist Advanced English Grammar, I have one clip in talking about adjective clauses. Okay? So, I've got one I can sell you.
Really? Great.
Really? Great.
4.
The bathroom is very small.
The bathroom is very small.
There's just a shower and a toilet.
There's just a shower and a toilet.
You can come and take a bath at my place anytime.
You can come and take a bath in my place anytime. Take a bath. Take a bath. Take a shower. For transportation, take the bus or the subway or the train or a taxi. Okay, take a photo, and lots of other combinations with take. What to do? Memorize.
Thanks, I probably will.
Thanks, I probably will. I probably will come and take a shower at your place. Okay, listening 2 also finished. Not very difficult, not long. Listening 3. This one is a little challenging. People are talking about their new apartments. So, what do they already have? Anna, Paul, Sarah, and Sam, bookshelf, TV, MP3 player. MP3 player. So, And it goes back to about 10 to 15 years ago when this book was published, and MP3 players at that time were a sign of luxury and prestige. Anyway, MP3 player, dinner table, and sofa. Okay, so let's listen. What do the people already have? For example, Anna has already got a bookshelf, a TV, and a dinner table. Let's listen. Please listen non-stop. Take notes. Give me your summary. Will you? Let's go.
Page 64. Track 42. Listening 3. 1.
The bookshelf looks really good in the living room, and the TV is just fine. When I find an MP3 player, I'm going to put it in the bookshelf. I don't have an MP3 player now because I want to find a cheap one. I'm going to check out the sales next week. I have a dinner table, but I still need a sofa. Now I have to sit at the dinner table to watch TV. My living room is small, so I want a small sofa.
Got it? Please pause the video and give your own version of the summary. So my summary of the part is that she has already got a bookshelf and a TV, both of which are fine. She's gonna buy an MP3 player and later put it in the bookshelf. For the time being, she does not have a sofa, so she just sits at the dinner table and watches TV. And she said that for the MP3 player, she's waiting for the sales next week. Okay, number 2, please.
2. If you have an old bookshelf you aren't using, I'd be really happy to buy it. I haven't been able to find one that is the right size. All the ones I looked at were too big. Right now there are books all over the floor and the sofa. But I managed to pick up a TV and MP3 player at a moving sale last weekend. I still need to find a dinner table. All the ones I looked at in the stores were too expensive.
Got it? If it was difficult for you, listen to it one more time and give the summary, please. My summary, he does not have a bookshelf. He's been trying to find one that is of the right size, and right now all his books are all over the floor. He's got a TV and an MP3 player. These two are fine, and also a sofa. He's got one, but a dinner table, no, he doesn't have a dinner table. Okay, so this was for Paul. And number 3, Sarah.
3.
I was thinking about getting a bookshelf, but I don't have many books yet, so I guess I can wait. I was lucky. I got a really cheap used TV the other day. It only cost $50, and it works really well. It's nice to have something to watch. Right now, I don't have enough money to buy an MP3 player. The dinner table is very nice and big enough for 6 people. I bought a cheap sofa, too. It's really comfortable.
Okay. My summary for the part is that for the bookshelf, she does not need one because she does not have lots of books. And the TV, she got a used one just for $50 the other day, for which she's so happy. And for the MP3 player, unfortunately, she does not have the money to buy one right now. She's got a dinner table, which is big enough for 6 people. And she has also bought a cheap sofa. Okay, and the last one, Sam.
4. The bookshelf is good, though it's probably a little too big for the living room. I need a TV, but I'm waiting for the new models. I have a good MP3 player, so that's good. However, I still haven't bought a dinner table. I saw a great one last week. The sales clerk said that they're having a big sale next week, so I'm waiting for that. For now, I'm eating my meals while sitting on the sofa.
And for Sam, he's got a bookshelf, but it is just a little too big for him. And he does not have a TV. He's waiting for the new models to come. An MP3 player he's already got. And he does not have a dinner table. He's waiting for the sales of next week. So right now he has his dinner while sitting on the sofa. Okay, this was the summary of the part. Let's listen to the part one more time, repeating the sentences and talking about the beautiful words and things in them. Okay, let's go. Please repeat with me.
Good in the living room.
1.
The bookshelf looks really good in the living room.
The bookshelf looks really good in the living room. Listen to the pronunciation of good. Good. Good.
And the TV is just fine.
And the TV is just fine.
When I find an MP3 player.
When I find an MP3 player. When I find an MP3 player. Something interesting. When I find an MP3 player. So my point is about a or an. Here, maybe everybody thinks of a because of M. But if you want to know why, you gotta go to my YouTube. Why here it says an MP3 player. If you go to my YouTube here, let me guide you through it. Go under playlist and playlist speaking and grammar for elementary level. This one, unit 2. Unit 2, I am talking about a or an, and why here she goes an MP3 player. Why? Because this M starts with a vowel sound. It is M, P, and then 3 player. So because it starts, but if you want more details on that, you gotta go and watch that video, okay? An MP3 player.
I'm going to put it in the bookshelf.
I'm gonna put it in the bookshelf.
I don't have an MP3 player now because
I don't have an MP3 player now.
I want to find a cheap one.
Because I want to find a cheap one.
I'm going to check out the sales next week.
I'm gonna check out the sales next week. And I'm gonna check out sales next week. I'm gonna check out sales next week. So be going to, talking about future. Be going to plus verb. It means you are planned to do something in the future. And again, for this one, you gotta come here. Again, the same playlist. And 11. 11 talks about be going to, future plans. Okay.
I have a dinner table, but I
have a dinner table, but
still need a sofa.
I still need a sofa.
Now I have to sit at the dinner table.
Now I have to sit at the dinner table. Sit at the dinner table. So you don't sit on or in the table. You sit at the table, like me, that I'm sitting at my dinner table now.
To watch TV.
To watch TV.
My living room is small.
My living room is small. Is small. She doesn't say is small. My living room is small. A simulation of the sounds. My living room is small.
So I want a small sofa.
So I want a small sofa.
2. If you have an old bookshelf you aren't using.
If you have a bookshelf you aren't using. If you have a bookshelf you aren't using.
I'd be really happy to buy it.
I'd be really happy to buy it. I'd be really happy to buy it.
I haven't been able to find one that is the right size.
I haven't been able to find one that is the right size. One more time.
I'd be really happy to buy it. I haven't been able to find one that is...
I haven't been able to find one that is the right size.
The right size. All the ones I looked at were too big.
All the ones I looked at were too big. Were too big. All the ones I looked at were too big.
Right now there are books all over the floor and...
Right now there are books all over the floor.
On the sofa.
And on the sofa.
But I managed to pick up a TV, an MP3 player, and...
But I managed to pick up a TV and an MP3 player. I managed to. I got the chance to. I had the opportunity to. So I managed to do something means I had this chance. I managed to pick up a TV or get a TV or what. I managed to means I had this chance to.
A moving sale last weekend.
At a moving sale last weekend. One more time the sentence.
But I managed to pick up a TV and MP3 player at a moving sale last weekend.
At a moving sale last weekend.
I still need to find a dinner table.
I still need to find a dinner table. He doesn't say I still. I still need to find a dinner table. Please repeat correctly. So this little by little becomes your language.
All the ones I looked at in the stores.
All the ones I looked at in stores
were too expensive.
Were too expensive. So to before an adjective, to plus adjective, it is an intensifier, meaning very much that I cannot. Very much that is not useful anymore. Very much that is not going to do the job for us. So too expensive means very expensive that I cannot afford. Okay?
3.
I was thinking about getting a bookshelf.
I was thinking about getting a bookshelf.
But I don't have many books yet.
But I don't have many books yet.
So I guess I can wait.
So I guess I can wait.
I was lucky. I
got
a really cheap used TV.
I got a really cheap used TV.
The other day.
The other day means yesterday.
It only cost $50.
It only cost $50. Cost. Past. It only cost $50.
And it works really well. It's nice to have something to watch.
It's nice to have something to watch.
Right now, I don't have enough money to buy.
Right now, I don't have enough money to buy
an MP3 player. The dinner table is very nice.
The dinner table is really nice.
And big enough for 6 people.
And big enough for 6 people. And big enough, so big enough, which means adjective plus enough. Adjective plus enough plus noun. Where can you find information on that? Please go to my YouTube, Speaking and Grammar for Intermediate Level, Blue Interchange, and that is Unit 2. Okay?
I bought a cheap sofa too. It's really comfortable.
Comfortable. Are you pronouncing it correctly? How do you pronounce it? Comfortable. Looks like this O is not pronounced. Comfortable. I hear some people say comfortable. Comfortable.
4. The bookshelf is good.
Good.
Though it's probably a little too big for the
So, though, but, it's probably a little too big
living room.
For the living room.
I need a TV.
But
I'm waiting for the new models. I have a good MP3 player. So that's good. However, I still haven't bought a dinner table.
I still haven't bought a dinner table.
I saw a great one last week.
Great one.
The sales clerk said that they're having a big sale next week. So I'm waiting for that. For now, I'm eating my meals while sitting on the sofa.
Okay, thank you very much. In the third listening part also finished. So we are good for today. So the next unit will be about hopes and plans, unit 17 of the book that we will cover next session. But for the time being, let's have a review on what we covered today. Today we talked about unit 16 of Tactics for Listening Basic, talking about apartment living, and rooms, furniture, and describing the apartment and things were the center of our focus today. We talked about this very important question: what's something like? What's your apartment like? What's the weather like? What's your brother like? How many questions? How many rooms does it have? How many books do you have? How many brothers and sisters do you have? It's got or I've got a new car. I got a new car means I've bought a new car, I have a new car, or whatever. And now I'm listening to. Again, we here had I've got, which means I have. Take a bath, take a shower, take the bus, the subway, the train, a taxi, or whatever collocations with take. And here in listening 3, we talked about an MP3 player, and we talked about it. Why? Be going to talking about your future plans, manage to do something, to have the chance to do something. I still, the pronunciation. 2 plus adjective, which means very much that I cannot, very much that is not useful anymore. Adjective plus enough, big enough. And comfortable, the beautiful pronunciation of the word. And though, which means but. And my final comment, my friends, thank you for watching the video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Provided that you enjoyed it, please kindly share it with your friends, invite them to come to the YouTube channel, and encourage them to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I hope you have a brilliant day ahead of yourself. Take really good care of yourself. Bye.